Hello, how is everybody? I just had a couple of setup problems, so I hope you guys can see me okay. I hope you can hear me. Hopefully, sorry, we've got some technical problems today. It's going to be okay though, we're all here. Your Spotify list is on the Facebook page, see if you can just get it queued up. I'll give you a minute or two. You don't need any props for this practice, so you just need your mat, maybe a blanket if you want to sit, because we're going to do a little bit of meditation. So I'll give you a minute for you to get online, get your bits and pieces. I'm going to be over here. Okay, so this evening we're going to do a nice slow wind down practice. It doesn't really matter where you are in the world, what season you're in, or actually what time of day it is, but it does work really nicely for the evening. We're going to look at something called PNI. Let me try and get this right. Psychoneurological immunology, meaning that it's the minutia of what is going on inside of your body, the communication that is happening between your thoughts, your mindset, your brain, and how that's playing out in your body and how it's making you feel. We're coming to the end of the year and everybody can start to feel a little bit overwhelmed. Perhaps we're coming into winter, maybe your northern hemisphere, and this is your winter. And we're beginning to feel like, quite frankly, we all need a bit of a break. A reset is coming. New year is imminent. What's really useful with something like this is to take the time to understand your interior terrain. What's going on inside of you. And you can't do that until you deeply connect. We can all think that we're feeling stressed. We can all suffer from cortisol overload, too much digital activity, too many things to do throughout the day. And I think that has happened since COVID, since lockdown, where online, ironically, here we are online, has given us a greater opportunity to situations and experiences. That doesn't give us a chance to really stay inside of our bodies. It's almost like we're rushing around the world, taking our bodies with us, instead of going where our bodies are taking us. So this practice is going to truly bring you back inside and help you understand what you're feeling and where. And you may not even realize what you're feeling and where. PNI, psychological, neurological immunology. The very center of your cell is affected by the thoughts that you have. So if you have negative self-talk, the very nucleus of your being is reacting to negativity. If you try and shift your mindset and look at what's positive, look at what's working, be grateful, the very nucleus of your cell is going to respond in a positive way. Start to feel a different level of contentment, a different level of happiness. The minutia, the fine-tuned feelings or sensations deeply inside of us. So that's our setup. We are going to flow a little bit. We are going to do some stillness, maybe a little bit of yin or restorative towards the end, so you have an inner reflection. But you're going to have an opportunity to truly get inside your body and let everything that's been going on in your life, give it a chance to completely catch up. It's only 40 minutes, so don't expect miracles, but it might be something that helps you start understanding where and how you are. The other thing I'm going to layer on top of this that comes up a lot with my clients and students is the lymphatic system, which if you know me at all, you know is a huge passion of mine. The lymphatic system does not have its own pump. The cardiovascular system is pumped by the heart. The lymphatic system relies on your movement. And if you're not deeply connected, you're not going to know where that movement is needed. So that's part of what we're going to explore. As you can see, I'm sat comfortably, my legs are crossed. I'm sat on a little blanket, so my hips are raised up, just enough. If you want to join me like this, please go ahead. And if you're listening to your playlist, now is the time to press play. You'll notice the music comes in very slowly, very quietly. Just allow yourselves to sit, arrive, acknowledge where you are. Intentional breath, keeping your mouth closed and breathing through your nose. Allowing yourself to be part of the sensation of breathing. The breath coming down to your belly, and as you inhale, your belly expanding. As you exhale, your belly moving in. Close off your eyes. Just let yourself be present, just settle. See if you can notice what may appear to be a natural flow to your breath. Try and keep your shoulders still. Notice if your shoulders are moving. Good. Now we're going to bring a little bit more intention to the breath. So I want you to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Continue to flow with the breath. Take over this count in your mind. Regulating your breath. Finding an equal inhale for 4 and equal exhale for 4. When the mind is running all over the place, we want to bring it in to some stability. Slow, repetitive movements help relieve stress. Slow, repetitive movements help relieve stress. You're now going to slowly stand up. If you've been sat on a cushion or a blanket, move it away to the side. Come and stand at the top of your mat. Ground your feet. Equally distribute the weight between the front and the back, the right and the left. Feel that solid sensation of grounding down to your feet. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. You're going to stay in your down dog for 4 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale to the top of the mat, full fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, arms to the side. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chest down. Inhale, heart rises, up dog. Exhale to down dog. Now as you're here with your flow of breath, just allow your mind to move through your body. Notice where the spaces feel tight. Notice the parts of your body that touch the mat. The palms of your hands. Push the tips of your fingers into the mat, as if you're gripping. See if you need to bend your knees just a little bit. And maybe your hips rise higher. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, mountain pose. And just stand here for a moment. Gather your energy in. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chest down. Inhale, heart rises, up dog. Exhale to down dog. Fall into your breath. And yet again, allow your mind to wander inside your body. Perhaps if you've been sat down all day, you'll feel your sit bones are heavy and tight. As you inhale, feel the release, the stretch, the space come into your glutes. And as you exhale, your navel draws in. Relax your heart further towards your thighs. Soften your eyes as you look behind you. Relax your focus. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in. Exhale to the top of the mat, full fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, come down. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up, standing. Exhale, bring your arms to the side. Take a moment to gather your energy. Notice how you may start to just feel a stimulation of that gentle movement. The breath is coming down to the belly. Bring the shoulders up to the ears, and as you exhale, let the shoulder blades slide down your spine. Take a gentle bend in your knees so you're not over expressing through the back of your legs. Draw your navel in and just gently pull the pubic bone up towards the belly button. Posterior tilt to the pelvis. Keeping that posterior tilt, take a deeper bend into the knees. So you're coming to chair pose. When you feel you're stressed so much through the thighs, you can let the pelvis move just a little bit out and the arms rise up. Take the hips back, make sure you can see your toes below your knees. Reach the arms ahead, activate into the fingers as if you're holding that beach ball above your head. Good. Take one more breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, come to your full fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Inhale, feet go back, high plank, and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, your heart rises, and you exhale to down dog. Inhale, your right leg rises. Exhale, your right leg to the top of the mat. Stay high on your left knee. As you inhale, bring your arms up. Now we're not going to rush through this. I want you to feel where the feet are. The front foot is firmly down on the mat. Pull the right hip back. Let the left hip snuggle forward a little bit. Find the posterior tilt in the pelvis like we did at the beginning. While you're holding there, straighten into the left leg at the back. Good. Smile, arms rise. Hold it here with the breath. Engage the glutes, kissing them towards each other. Exhale, bring the hands down, frame your top foot, and send your right leg back to down dog. Exhale when you get there. Inhale, bring the shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, bring the chest down. Inhale, bring the heart up. And exhale to down dog. Inhale, bring the left leg up. Exhale, bring it to the top of the mat between the hands. Inhale, arms rise, high lunge. Notice again the connection of the left foot, the sole on the mat. Bring the hips down, take the left hip back, the right hip forward, stabilize. Straighten into the back leg. Good. Posterior tilt to the pelvis, challenge the hips. Reach the arms up, smile. PNI, starting to use that positive mindset inside the cells throughout your body. Exhale, bring the hands down. Take the left leg back to down dog. Exhale. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale the chest. Inhale, rise the heart. And exhale to down dog. Take a moment here, noticing how different you may feel from just 10 minutes ago. How the space in the body may feel different. If the mind has stayed within the mat, and the intention you have is positive. Inhale, bend your knees, look to the top of the mat and take a little hop. Feet between the hands, full fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. And exhale, come down. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. And exhale, the hands come to heart center. Push the fingertips towards each other. And take the thumbs, rest the thumbs on the chest. Breathe down into the belly, keep the shoulders still. Relax the jaw. Relax your eyes. Relax your forehead. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, we're going to take a full fold. Inhale, half lift, lengthen, look forward. And exhale down. Now you can vinyasa through. You can take your high plank or you can go straight to down dog. It's your choice and your practice. We will meet in down dog. We're going to drop the knees and untuck the toes, bring the hands under the shoulders. Just because we're here, let's do some cat-cows. Inhale, bring the heart forward. Exhale, gaze down behind you. Inhale, Move through the spine and exhale. Release. Come to a neutral spine, and we're going to look a little bit now at how to pump some lymphatics through the body. We're going to focus on the main joints, the shoulder joints and the hip joints. Bringing them into rotational movement, we'll start to squidge and squeal and twist and turn the lymphatic sacs within those areas. So here it is. Inhale, bring your right arm up. As you exhale, thread the needle, bring the right hand down, bring the right shoulder to the mat. Now bring your weight onto that right shoulder. Allow a little bit of compression, a little bit of stretch. Inhale, release, bring the right arm up. Now big circles, the right arm is going to go behind you and reach the arm forward. See if you can match the breath instinctively with the movement. A big movement through the shoulder. Good. One more. Inhale, open. And perhaps as the arm comes down, you exhale, you bring the hand down onto the mat. Now, before going to the left-hand side, just take a minute and notice the right side between the left. This is the inertia I want you to start to look at. The difference of how something has felt when you've moved it, and the staticness of how it feels when you haven't moved it. And how you can take for granted that, movement is just movement, it can't really do much. But in fact, it's everything to every system in your body. So with that in mind, let's take the left arm up. And as you exhale, the left arm comes underneath. Rest the left shoulder on the mat. Get a little bit of weight onto the shoulder, some compression, some tension, not much. And then release, inhale, bring the left arm up. And as you exhale, start to bring that left arm, big circles. The arm going back all the way over, wrapping the breath in naturally and intuitively with each movement. Final one, inhale, take the arm back. And exhale, bring the left arm down. Now you may start to feel a little bit of balance from side to side. Let's move to the hips at the back. Take the right leg up behind you, bend at the knee, flex at the ankle as well. So you're bringing some tension into the right thigh and start to squeeze the right glute. That might be hard for you to do, but see if you can do it. Now, as you're holding the tension in the right leg, I want you to draw big circles with the hip, moving the leg as much as you can, externally rotating out towards the right as the leg moves, and then engaging that glute, squeezing it so you take the leg higher behind you. Really big intentional movements here. One more. And bring that right leg down. Now take a moment to feel in between the left and the right. Notice the sensations that are starting to arise, and remember, these sensations will become more intense the longer you do the activity, or if you were to add in maybe a thigh band or ankle weights, something to challenge the body. From there, take the left leg up behind you again, bend into the knee, flex into the ankle, squeeze into the glute and find tension in the left leg. Find that external rotation, open the left hip, and then with the breath, start to find those big circles coming into the left hip socket. Now this is good at the end of the day as well, especially if you've been sat in an office chair, in a car, just to get the external rotation going into that left hip. One more with the breath. And bring the leg down. Now take the knees wide. Bring the toes to touch. Exhale, bring the hips all the way down. Reach the arms forward. Exhale, the forehead down onto the mat. Good. Come into your wide leg child's pose. Now really give in to the body. Really allow the hips to sink down. See if you can find a little sensation or stretch in the inner groin. Enjoying the space for the breath as you inhale, and there's lots of space for the belly to expand. And as you exhale and you draw the belly in, you're feeling calmer, allowing peace to come in. Really bring yourself into your body here. Don't dump yourself onto the mat and assume there is no work to do. The release comes with intention. Intentionally start to put any distractions aside, any unresolved issues, any frustrations or confusions. Don't allow your body to carry them right now. Gently, you're going to come all the way up. Bring the knees together, and you're going to come to hero pose for asana. You might find at this stage that you want a little padding for your knees. I actually find it's quite comfortable to bring the blanket between my calves and my thighs and get a little bit of space. Now, as we're talking about the lymphatics, we're talking about PNI, psychological, neurological, immunology. We want to bring some space to the lymphatic system, the system within the face and within the brain. And there's such a simple strategy we can do to get that moving. We're going to unblock the channels to start with. So taking your index finger and your middle finger, and just find the top of your collarbone, the bottom of your neck, the top of your collarbone, and go above your collarbone. And you're just gently going to pulse in there. It may feel tender, it may feel tight. Sometimes it's nicer to cross the hands and do the opposite side with the opposite hand. This is just gently opening your lymphatic system. Majority of lymphatic system, the valve moves through the left-hand side at this collarbone place. The next place you're going to go for stimulation is just behind your ear. So where you have your earlobe, maybe where you have the corner of your jawbone, just trace across and just start to pulsate again with your index finger and your middle finger on both sides, just in and out. Gently applying a little bit of pressure, gently and softly. And again, you might feel some tenderness here. It might feel puffy, it might feel tight. And just close your eyes and just fall into that gentle sensation. If you're one of my students or one of my clients, you know that we do this very frequently and the huge benefit it can have. Now you're going to take those two fingers, you can kind of turn them into little hooks, and you're going to scrape down from the neck down to where that collarbone place was of stimulation. Now we're just draining lymphatics from behind the ears down to the collarbone. This is also an incredibly important junction for your vagus nerve, where your vagus nerve comes down from your brain, cranial nerve 10. You're just giving it a little bit of stimulation, reminding your vagus nerve to click in, to rest and digest, helping you soften and relax. Keep scraping down, gently, softly, allowing yourself to acknowledge that you are giving yourself time, giving yourself permission, giving yourself love. And this basically is Reiki. Okay, we're now going to come to our jawline. And again, just with your fingers, you can just scrape along your jawline here. Starting in the center, moving your hands out evenly and equally, slowly and lovingly up to your ears. And again, don't get stressed, am I doing this right? Is it going to work? It's your body, it's your instinct and your intuition to feel the tissues. Feel what's going on below the skin. Just take the time to stop and listen and feel. Once we've finished the jaw, we're going to move up just below the cheekbone. We're just going to slowly, smoothly swipe out, starting just above the nose, the nostrils, and then just move round out under your cheekbone up towards your ear. Just gently, curiously doing it, noticing what you feel. You may not feel anything, in which case we really need to chill you out. And it doesn't matter if you don't feel anything either. Once you've done that, here's the secret sauce. You're going to take your thumb and your index finger and rub and massage your earlobes. You're going to massage and move up around your ears. Really get in there and give the ears a little good working, getting to the little nodules, the little inside bit. From a neuromuscular point of view, you have a corresponding connection in your ear to every area of your body. So by giving your ears a little massage, it's almost like stimulating everything throughout your body. The next thing we're going to do is go just above the nostril again, just where the cheekbone starts, and little pulses there with the index finger. On the skull inside your face here, you have two little holes. So that's what we're kind of aiming, just to loosen that up a little bit. It can get blocked. Once you've done that, you're going to scrape down through your smile line, and down through your cheek to your jaw. Scrape down through your smile line, through your chin, and to your jaw. That's a great channel to open up. And then when you've done that, you're going to go to your temples, and you're just going to rub everything around your temples. Okay? That's it, good. That's a really good stimulation around the temples. And the last one we're going to do is you're going to go to the back of your head, and you're just at your hairline at the nape of your neck. Not the nape of the neck, actually yes, the nape, the bottom of the hairline, the top of the neck. Is just rub all of that. Okay? Good. Now come back to sitting cross-legged, sitting comfortably. You may feel everything has woken up a little bit within your face, within your head. Your eyes might feel a little wider. Your jaw may feel a little softer. You may need to sneeze. You may need to blow your nose. You may be feeling very thirsty. These are all symptoms of your lymphatic system beginning to move and work. If we've really done a good job moving our lymphatic system, we will start to detox, especially if we haven't paid a lot of attention to it. You have a great lymphatic system inside your gut as well. We call this GALT, gut-associated lymph tissue. This is one of the most important parts as well of your body to really pay attention to. So when we're breathing in and out, we're using the belly, we're doing a good deep diaphragmatic breath. We're beginning to stimulate the movement of the lymphatics in the digestive system. We're beginning to stimulate the messages from the vagus nerve up to the brain. Just by understanding the inertia of the body, the inner workings, the intuitive wisdom your body holds, its own AI, you're really going to learn more about yourself and how you can start to address all these little bits and pieces within you that cause you problems. Now would be a perfect time for you to take your own Shavasana. For you to just lay on a mat, lay flat, You can use your blanket either to cover yourself, to use as a little pillow for your head. Shavasana is so important because it's consciously, intentionally giving your body permission to rest. If you're laying flat and that's comfortable, stay there. If you want to bend your knees and then let your knees fall in towards each other, that will be relaxing for your hips. You can bring your arms to the side with the palms facing up. Or you can place your right hand on your belly, your left hand on your heart, your choice. Continue to listen to your playlist and allow yourself to stay here for as long as you feel you need. I shall bring my practice with you to an end and allow you to enjoy the peace and quiet in your own space. Thank you for joining. Any questions, anything you want to know more about, anything else in the flow we can go deeper into, just let me know. Wishing you a blissful rest of your day.